Hi and welcome in this new Final Cut Pro tutorial. Today we are gonna see how to easily add light leaks transition to your videos. Light leakage is an optical phenomenon that happens on old cameras when light enters the camera body, which produces a red or orange light effect on the image. Today, this light leakage is used to give style and character to videos. Many famous videographers such as Cold or Daniel Schiffer use this effect to give a unique look to their videos. To create this effect in Final Cut Pro, we will use a really cool transition pack called FCPX Light Leak Studio. The download link is in the description. So I have my rushes and I can start a basic edit to show you how these transitions work, as well as some tips to have an original and professional look that stands out from other videos. Let's start with this shot where the woman walks before stopping and taking a picture. I'm going to cut to the moment I think she's taking the picture. Right here. And I'll follow up with a shot of her reflection while she takes a picture. Perfect. I can now add a music. This one is called Ballerina. I found it on artlist.io. This video is not sponsored, but if you are looking for royalty-free music for your videos, I really advise you to go and visit this site. Finally, I add 3 last shots to finish the structure of my edit. I advise you to always start with the structure of your video with just your shots and your music, before adding effects, transitions and other sound effects. This will help you to stay focused on the story and the rhythm of your video. Our structure is great and we can now jump to the fun part. I will use a first light leaks transition. After downloading and installing the transition pack, you will find them in the transition browser with all the other Final Cut Pro transitions. You can see that there are a lot of them. These 70 transitions are divided into 4 categories: Classic, 16mm, Super 8 and Lens Artifacts. To create the effect of taking a picture, I will choose a transition in the 16mm category. Number 6 looks good to me. So I drag it into my timeline between my 2 clips. The rendering is already nice, but I can customize the transition to give it a really unique look. I can customize the blend mode, hue, luminosity, adjust the noise and activate or not the film animation. I'm deactivating the animation, because I think it's too much here. And I play with its blend mode to get a more dramatic look. I like to use subtract, color burn and overlay. I will choose overlay for this example. Cool. I keep the same process for the other transitions. I will use a longer light leaks here. I choose the Lens Artifacts number 2 and adjust the duration and let all other settings as default. For the last transition, I use a classic light leaks that I shorten and change the blend mode to subtract. I really like this cold blue color. It contrasts well with the warmth of a regular light leaks. I adjust the hue to accentuate the blue color, and voila! In a few seconds I have already created 3 light leaks transitions that are out of the ordinary, and really give an original look to my video. Now let's see how we can further improve them to get a professional look. As you know, a video is made up of images and sound, and the audio is as important if not more important than the images themselves. That's why each of our plugins comes with sound effects included in the bundle. You will find them in the audio sidebar, in sound effects, and in the FCPX Light Leaks Studio category. As you can see, there are several film and strip burn sound effects. I can use several of them to create a unique sound adapted to my transition. I choose a film and a digital burn sound as well as a bib sound to add an electronic effect. I can disable the music in order to focus my attention on the sound effects, so I select the track and press V to disable it. Finally, I add a camera shutter sound to match the shot of the photo. It must remain subtle, so I reduce the volume to hear only a slight sound mixed with the music. For the second transition, I want something that sounds like a swoosh. This one is great. As you can see, the sound is too quick compared to the transition length. So I can press Command plus R to show the retime editor. I can now drag this little bar to retime the sound. Nice. Now the sound duration is good, but you can hear that its quality has degraded and that a new high tone has appeared. To fix this, I can first add a pitch effect. This effect allows me to change the pitch of the sound and so to make it more low-pitched or high-pitched. I decrease the amount to make it more deeper. This is much better, but we can still hear some high noise. So I finally add a channel EQ effect on the sound and I click on the Advanced Setting button to show the Advanced Setting UI editor. Here we start the serious business. I click on the Analyze button to preview the audio waves. On the left there are the low frequencies and on the right the high ones. We can see that a good part of the spectrum is located in the low frequencies, which is good, but there are still some waves in the medium frequencies. All I have to do is take this point, and lower it to decrease the volume of the mediums. Awesome. To finish this transition, I would like to add a slight burn sound. I drag the film burn number 2 and keep only the end of the sound. Perfect. I keep the same process for the last transition. I choose some sound and mix them together to get a unique result. Now let's see a little tip for the music. As you can see, the music is too long and continues after the end of our sequence. We could just cut it and maybe add a fade-out effect. But I'll show you something much more professional that you can use for your next video edit. Instead of cutting the music, I'll just keyframe its volume so that it goes down when I want the music to stop. I can now pre-compose the track by pressing Alt+G. I then cut the music on the last note and add the cathedral effect to give it some echo. I can finally lengthen the duration of the first track slightly and add a fade out and fade on effect to smooth the transition. Wow! It gives the effect that the piano has really stopped on this note. So sweet. We already have a very professional and subtle rendering. We can stop here, but I want to show you how to achieve the photo overlay effect on this shot. Let's first create a new compound clip by selecting the shot and pressing Alt+G. Open it by double-clicking on it and drag the photo over it. I now want to add a glued paper effect, as if the photo had been printed and glued onto the video. For this, I'm going to use some free overlays I found online. Again, the link of all that stuff is in the description. I drag an overlay over the image, change its duration and size to match the photo. I use the crop option to crop every side of the overlay, so that it just covers the photo. And switch its blend mode from normal to color burn. Awesome. I now add a custom solid to give a flash effect. To do this, I go to the Titles and Generators sidebar and then to Solids to drag the custom solid over my clips in the timeline. I cut it to make it last only one image long. And go to the Generator Inspector to change its color from black to a dark blue. Then I change it blend mode to overlay to get this really cool dark blue effect. I can also add a light leaks film burn overlay to the background video to make the photos stand out. so I dragged the film burn overlay number 1 over my background video. Pretty cool. Again, I add sound effects to match the image. I select the Camera 2 sound effect. And I repeat the process for the second image. Nice. I can now return in my project composition to finalize my edit. I can add a little bit of reverb to my compound clip in order to increase the dramatic feeling of the video. I select O Reverb 2 and I increase the dry, wet setting. Okay, let's see how it looks now. Really cool. As always, even if those footage are already color corrected, I can add a loop to harmonize my shots and give a final look to my video. I drag an adjustment layer into my timeline and extend it to make it last for my entire sequence. I then add the custom loop effect to be able to add a loop to my video. I am using one of the loot from our brand new loot pack. They are not yet released on our shop. We are finalizing the tests to make the last correction. We will soon make a video on these LUTs. You will see they are really great. We can't wait to present them to you. This is the end of this tutorial. We hope that you have learned something during this video and that it has motivated you to create something new. We are an independent production studio, so if you enjoy this video and you want to help us, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Again, the links of every plugins and content we use in this video are in the description. Feel free to browse our online store. We offer original Final Cut Pro titles, effects and transitions. We work hard to bring you the best content at the best price available on the market. We also made free version for everyone to enjoy. #SendThePotato for everyone. Thanks.